Hi, Uncle John here, and we are back in Breath of the Wild, and we are starting out in Tarrey Town, where we have just been tasked to find a Goron whose name ends in Sun. And we're not going to complete that this episode. We are going to go and do a quick bit of farming, because we want to upgrade our Zora armor before we leave. We didn't quite have enough hardy bass to take care of that last time. And so we're going to go ahead and switch out to hardy bass as our for the Sheikah sensor. And go ahead and start looking for some hardy bass. And to tell marketing call, and I forgot to put my phone on silent, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that real quick too. So we know that there are some hardy bass around the waterfalls in Lake Akkala, so that's where we're just going to head, is to those waterfalls. And along the way we are kind of going to hopscotch on our Cryonis towers. Now, this video isn't sponsored. None of my videos so far have been sponsored, but I am perfectly willing to take sponsorships. So, if you're a beverage company, this beverage could be your beverage. Also, the banner up here is 600 by 640, and if you have any sort of advertisement that you want to put up there, I am quite happy to put an advertisement up above me. And I still haven't watched myself gesturing to the sides, so in one of these directions there is a lower banner, and it is 1280 by something. Actually, I have a spreadsheet. Let me go ahead and look that up while we are in the boring part here, where I'm trying to find some those extra hardy bass. And I don't remember what I was bantering about while I was trying to find the hardy bass the first time, because it was over a month ago. Okay, so the bottom under the game is 1280 by 360. So if you have any advertisements that will fit in one of those, it must fill the entire thing, but I am willing to create I'm willing to overlay what you have on one of my stuff. But if you've got any advertisements, I am absolutely willing to take them. Or if I don't have any advertisements, if any of my fans have any artwork that they would like to share, as long as it is their own artwork, I don't want anything that you do not have the copyright for, then I am quite willing to put any artwork that I have a full release on into my dead space to kind of encourage community building. So, and there we have one hardy bass, and I believe that we actually need two of them, but I'm not sure. Because we were just a few shy of completing our Zora Greaves. Okay. Took a little bit of touch damage from that bomb blast. I probably should have shielded, but I didn't. Those, I believe... Oh, it looks like one of those is a... Those are some Hyrule bass. And I think there might have been a carp in there. That is an armored carp, but it looks like we miss it. And there I'm just getting the directionality. So while I was reviewing it, this farming took way longer than I really should have done on camera. So my beverage today is the Aldi electrolyte drink, filtered with a Brita water filter. Not sponsored by Aldi or Brita, but absolutely willing to be. Last night, I dropped my glasses on the floor while I was sleeping, and I had to put in my contacts to find them, and contact lenses were very near the end of their life cycle, and I also wasn't able to really wash up very well before that, and my eyes are a little itchy from that today. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but I am exceedingly blind without my glasses, so that was unfortunate. But since they were hurting, I went ahead and got them taken back out, and I'm going to throw them away. They're 30-day contacts, and I started them on like April 6th, so I've been watching my videos before I record the voiceover and taking notes on them. So that's why I was talking about me taking way too long on this, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to banter the entire time. I probably did banter the entire time when I was originally recording it, but I lost my voice track. And yes, the face cam is pretty new for me. I'm just now starting with it. I did a face cam when I tried to use OBS when I was very first starting and showing a screen with some of my commands that I use for stuff, but it wasn't great. I wound up covering stuff up and wound up just not particularly caring for how that turned out. But now I've got a more powerful computer that actually could run OBS, but right now I've got that one actually working as my display for the video. Okay, so now I mentioned that we wanted to get our Zora Greaves upgraded, and we are on our way to the Great Ferry to do that. And collect some of that armoranth. We'll probably need that for some armor upgrades later, I believe. I'm not sure which armor upgrades, but I think that we do need armoranth for something. And of course, Endura carrots. You always need Endura carrots. And Silent Princesses are going to be absolutely essential once we get the Sheikah set, which I have not purchased yet. We are at Mija, and she says, "Here I am at your service. Ah, you've come again. With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the max." And so we just want to get those Zora Greaves upgraded. And so they go from an 8 armor bonus to 12 armor, which is great. That gives the entire set up to 36 armor. And that is 9 hearts worth of damage mitigation. So that's pretty cool. Of course, you do still take at least half a heart of damage from any hit, but that is a goodly amount of damage mitigation. And so Mija has gone away, and now our Zora armor is going to be as powerful as we've got the Hylian set up to right now, I believe, which is big, especially since we're going to be using the Zora armor. We run around looking for a little bit more stuff to farm. We don't find anything. We do find a Korok puzzle shortly. But I get the 1, I get the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't find the 5. But we do look around for it a little bit. But we don't find it. So I don't really have very long before I have to get to my real job to make money. So there may be an alarm towards the end of the video. That's just to let me know that I need to stop whatever else I'm doing and get ready for work. Okay. I think I've given up now, and we are heading along. Oh, nice, a hardy truffle. Hardy truffles are always good. They're the least powerful of the hardy foods, but they are plenty adequate. And we decide that we are not up to climbing today, and we just teleport back to our shrine. When a wild horse that you're riding starts to act out, you can soothe it with the L1 button, which is very helpful. And now we are orienting on the Akkala Sheikah Tower. And that Zor armor that we upgraded, yeah, we're going to take advantage of it. Unlike Tears of the Kingdom, the Zor armor does not replenish your stamina while you are swimming up a waterfall. So there it was safer to just climb that short distance. And we paraglide up on that updraft to get a bullet time hit in the skull with our bow on that last Zolfos. Last Stalfos. Big hardy radish. That is one of the best of the hardy foods. It might be the best hardy food. Boomerangs are incredibly useful for hunting. Which actually they can be in real life too, is what I've heard. So by popping up with the Zor armor, we can run along this cliff instead of having to deal with all the terrain down below. Okay, that blue moblin we already have a picture of for our compendium. Akkala Citadel. It's raining, so we're not really going to be able to climb. And those Guardian Skywatchers are annoying. So the rain has stopped, and we do kind of skirt the edge of the Citadel here. I'm not sure if I thought that I was actually going to be able to get that tower or not. it's a very difficult tower to get, actually. And we are not far enough along to take on Skywatchers effectively. But I do try. Okay, Skywatcher went out of range from us because they do have a control pattern. A little bit of slow climbing. It's funny that my right eye's itching. My left eye was the one that was more irritated last night. And it starts raining on us again. So, in the rain, there's no way for us to get this. We do manage to get to a ledge where we can recover a little bit of stamina. And then we get to an open area where we can recover quite a bit of stamina. And this is just rain, it's not lightning, so... And there is the shrine for the South Akkala stables, which was our goal that we were going to be able to get all along. The Sheikah Tower would have been very nice to get. And this is the Zach Casho Shrine. And this gets us back to the South Akkala stable, as I was kind of alluding to. Okay, cutting grass. Wildlife taking shelter in the grass will often hop out when you cut it down. So that's a way that you can if you really need to get lizards or crickets, but quite honestly, I don't think that it's ever really that worth it. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Zekeshu. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. And it's an apparatus. And, there we go. We had to use our gyros on our controller for that. And then this, we wind up losing our boomerang with. Because I thought that the boomerang would come back to us, but it actually winds up getting either knocked down by the thing that it hit, or by the swirly things, and we don't get our boomerang back. And then we have another apparatus. And this one is super duper annoying. I am not a huge fan of these games in real life either. But eventually I will manage it, and we will clear this shrine. So... I don't really have anything to say about this except for that these are... Some of the motion puzzles are difficult. But, there we go, we got all 3 of them done. And that gives us access to going out. So... Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Okay, and now we get our hearts filled back up. That's 3 spirit orbs. And now we're going to go over to the stable itself, and we're going to take care of a real quick quest that is incredibly cute. So we paraglide down to the stable. But the girls we want to talk to aren't in there. So this is Jonna. We'll see about that. What's that? What do you have there? Is that... That's Amaranth, isn't it? Could you, maybe give me some? Sure. Thank you. For you to be walking around with my favorite plant, it seems you and I may just get along after all. That said, Akkala is famous for, well, nothing. So I have to ask, what could you have possibly come here for? I'm a traveler. I see, a traveler, huh? In that case, I have a request for you. My sister, Gleema, is a huge fan of insects. I know, I don't get it either. But apparently there's a certain insect that she's dying to see in real life. She won't tell me what it is. I suppose there are some things you just can't talk about with those you're close to. Anyway, would you mind talking to her and finding out what the insect is? It's for her birthday. Think of it as a special birthday favor. Ooh, even a birthday quest. Look, just do it, okay? So we need to find Gleema, and I believe that that's her right there. Hey, mister! Guess what? I have a secret. Want to know what it is? Teehee! Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Ready? Here it comes! My big sister, Jana, hates dragonflies. Yeah, I once saw a picture of a warm darner, a cold darner, and an electric darner in a book. But when I showed them to Janice, she said their eyes were creepy and got all mad. Oh, that was a secret, wasn't it? Jenna's gonna be mad at me again. But I think that's because the pictures were all close up and stuff, and I bet real ones are kind of cute. When I grow up, I want to travel the world and see lots of dragonflies. Back to Jana. So it's you, Gleema. No, no way. Of all the things she wants to see, a gross dragonfly, a warm darner, a cold darner, and an electric darner. 3 different types. Anything but dragonflies. Just thinking about their eyes. I see. So Gleema knows I despise dragonflies, and that's why she wouldn't tell me. Well, it's her birthday wish. I didn't have any choice. Bring me a warm darner, a cold darner, and an electric darner, please. I want to surprise Gleema, so don't tell her about this. Hey, you already found them, didn't you? Right, in that case, may I have them? I can't do this. Please give them to her. Just give them. Oh, hey, mister! What? These are for you. Really? What is it? What is it? Wow! Real-life dragonflies! Are these really for me? Hey, sis! Looky, looky! It's a real-life worm darner, and a cold darner, and an electric darner, too! I'll bring them over so you can see! Hey, cut it out! Okay, so now we've made the sisters happy. And, Oh, hi, mister. Thank you so much for the dragonflies. My big sister and the sheep are all doing just fine. Hey, I've managed to calm down somehow. Now then, I must thank you. Here, take this. So we get a silver rupee out of it. I'm fine with most insects. The only ones I simply can't stand are dragonflies. When I think about them looking at me with those evil eyes... That was rough. Okay, I needed to take a deep breath. And that completes the request. And, we are on towards the Eldin Region, and the rain has stopped. We are going to take another try at the Akkala tower, it looks like, real quick. No, we noticed the time. We noticed the time, and it's been a day since we went to the Gerudo Secret Club, so we're going to try the Secret Club again. And everybody remembers the password for the Secret Club is GSC Diamond! Only I'm an idiot, and I'm going to screw it up again. So... we have to dress like a girl to get into Gerudo Town. Okay, there's the Sand Seal stable. And here is the Secret Club.
Oh.
What's the password? G
Oh.
S
Oh.
C and star. No, go drink some milk or something. So, back to the shrine we just completed. And it's time to go to the Eldin Region. And it is almost time for that alarm, but we are going to skip my next alarm so that I don't disrupt this, because I noticed the time a few minutes before. It's actually an alarm to get ready for work, not to start my work. I have another alarm to start my work. I work from home, so I just have to grab my work laptop as soon as I finish this and get logged in, so not a huge big deal. Okay. And now we are in Eldin, and there was a lizard that we could have caught there, but I didn't notice it when I was playing. But we are just going over here to this shrine. And this is all that we have time for today. So we're going to go ahead and finish the South Akkala shrine. When you attract electric choo-choos, they explode in a burst of sparks. Use this to your advantage to shock nearby monsters. You can also take advantage of the fire choo-choos and the ice choo-choos in similar ways. To you sets foot in this shrine, I am the South Akkala. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. So we lost our boomerang in the last shrine we did, and I hadn't fought anything since then. We lost our shield there because we failed to parry or dodge. Sometimes my controller's buttons are stupid. Okay. That time we did get the flurry rush, and we wasted a little bit of durability on our boomerang. The guardian swords do bonus damage against guardians, so we got that swinging as a pendulum, and then we knocked it down. That takes 2 arrows to do. Those crates also catch fire. You can cheese this with fire arrows, but the regular arrows are much less expensive and are much more easily replaced. knight's bow. Our inventory's full, and that is not substantially better than any of the bows that we already have, so... Except for the Phrenic bow, which is a very situationally useful bow anyway. So... Oh, we do drop a soldier's bow to get the knight's bow, because it is a bit more powerful. 14 to a 26, so... But the Phrenic bow is a sniper bow. And then we've completed the shrine. And that is also going to complete our time here. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've got artwork, let me know. The sizes that I need are 600 by 640, or 640 by 600, 640 wide by 600 tall, and 320 tall and 1280 wide. So, and you can derive them yourself because the webcam I'm shooting at regular VGA 640 by 480, and the gameplay I'm shooting at 720p, which is 1280 by 720. And my final canvas is full HD, which is 19